Um, Hello guys. Today I wanted to kind of talk about, there's a bunch of noises. My bunny, I got a bunny by the way. I haven't told you guys that. But yeah, I got a bunny. So if you hear any like weird noises or anything, it's probably just a bunny in its cage getting its little water because it's got the little container thingy that goes on the side of the cage. And yes, it has to like do something. I don't know how they work. I don't know. I'm not a rabbit. But like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But the bunny is super loud, so if you hear any weird noises that sound like someone's dying, someone's tripping over a Lego block or anything like that, um, just a warning that it's my bunny. Let me get this up my coffee 1 second. That was not the bunny. I don't know what that was. But yeah, okay. So, and if my room's a little dark also, it's not my fault. I figured the best lighting arrangement since my big light that I did have for lighting got kind of broken. I just YouTubed a white screen and I turned all of my lights off to intensify the light. And honestly, I think it's working out pretty well. And like, I honestly love it because like, it kind of focuses on me, which, I mean, not gonna be selfish, but this is my YouTube channel and it's gonna focus on me. So yeah, back on a more serious note, I wanted to make this video to like clarify my sexuality. I guess you can call it like a coming out video or something like that, but yeah, so a couple video, like when I first started this channel, I made a video about my religion and my sexuality and just like kind of odds and ends that would be interesting for you guys to know. I decided to make that it's completely its own video. And I stated that I was pansexual. That is not accurate anymore. Not that it ever was, because like it really wasn't. It was a cover-up. Just gonna get right to the point. So yeah, I'm gay. And a lot of people's like, how are you gonna come out to your parents? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? And the way I see it is I shouldn't have to go out to people. But been getting a lot of questions, and everyone's like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. And like, I feel like the biggest reason that a lot of people don't want to come out is because they don't want the people, the bullies that are like, you're gay, you're a faggot, and this, they don't want them to be right. And like, I understand that because I go to school. I live in Tennessee. I know how it is. There's people at school classified as rednecks. I know how they are. And they're bullies, most of them. Not all of them. Not gonna stereotype anyone, but like, I'm in Tennessee, so like it's not the best place to be if you're gay. Just saying. Like bullying is a thing that happens in school, and I mean I have dealt with it before, and I'm also going into homeschooling next year. Like it's almost New Year's, but I'm at next school year. For to kind of just get away from that, you know. And because it's not the public schools in general, it's just the bullying problem needs to like stop. And like I'm trying to be responsible and be like, nope, trying to get away from this. I'm 16. I'm gonna be 18 in 2 more years, and it's crazy how lives went by. But once again, back down to the topic. So yeah, and I'm also gonna kind of start on another topic, but it has to do with me being gay. Like all of you other people, if you are gay or bi or trans, I'm not trans, not trans. But like, if you are gay, bi, lesbians, like don't be afraid to come out. Like, I could understand in certain circumstances where it's like against the law to even be that, like you can get arrested or get like punished, like beat down, which in Tennessee that's kind of the case for me. Like, but like it's not illegal, but like, let's be real, people aren't gonna accept it either way. But I've got a power, not a power, like I feel like I've got this strength inside of me that's like, I need to come out and tell people who I am. Like, I could help someone else with this, and maybe me kind of revealing who I really am, because like I don't want to lie to people and be like, oh yeah, I'm straight, like obviously I'm straight. I don't want to lie to people and like kind of misconstrue their opinions about me. It just doesn't make sense to me why people would not want, I mean, like certain people maybe, like, yeah, like I get you, certain people, but like, I don't know, a lot of people are also, okay, So besides people being not supportive, like friends and stuff, like if they're not supportive, then cut them off. Like if they're not supportive of who you are, like in the inside that you can't change, then just cut them off. Like they're not worth your time, honey. And like, okay, here's another huge factor. Like it's probably the biggest. I'd say it's even bigger than friends not being supportive. A lot of times, people's parents aren't as supportive as, they should be. Because like, I don't know why parents see it the way. I guess it's because they were raised different. They weren't raised to believe that it's okay to be gay and like date the same sex. It's not okay. Like a lot of parents see it like it's not okay. A lot of old-fashioned kind of people just see it that way. But what I have to say to that is like times are changing, people are evolving, and like you never know. Like it's 2017, it's almost 2018 in like 2 more days, and it's really crazy that people are still going. It takes them so long to comprehend that it's okay to be different than everyone else. Like you shouldn't have to worry about that. Like you are you, and you should embrace your individual colors and show people who you really are. You shouldn't worry about your friends or even what your parents think, to be honest, because like you can't change that. I mean, I would understand if it's like your hair color, like that's kind of stupid to argue about, but like I would understand if it's like your hair color, like I'm gonna change my hair this and you can't do anything about it. Like you can change that, but you can't change your sexuality. You just can't. Like you can't just say, oh yeah, I'm straight now. Like I'll admit, I joked around. I saw like Demi Lovato, for instance. I'm like, I would go straight for her. Like I wouldn't, obviously, but like Demi Lovato is pretty cute. She's a cute puppy. But like you can't change that. So like I feel like all the parents out there just kind of need to like give in a little bit and just quit being so like tough on their kids, Like a lot of times, I know a lot of people are joking like, oh, parents can't even whoop their kids anymore, but like for this, why would you spank your kid? And for the, not all Christians, but like, I guess it's kind of the Catholic branch. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. Don't like cuss me out or anything. But like, I think it's mainly the Catholic branch of Christianity. They're like, pray the gay away, pray the, like, really, that's not gonna fix it. Like, God cannot fix everything. He cannot fix all your problems. It's not even your problem anyway. So just, and like, to the people it doesn't, need a word. For the people it doesn't, involve, like, why do they even care? Like, at the end of the day, if you're not taking them home at night, then it shouldn't matter to them. That's just the way I see it, because, like, it shouldn't, right? But, yeah, and so I am proud to say that I'm gay, because I understand now that it's not about what people at school think. Like, they can think what they want. Like, they can think, oh, you're a faggot, all you do is gay shit. Like, true, but, like, at the same time, like, why does it matter what I do? Like, it's my life. I can do what I want. I'm almost 18. I'm going to be an adult. And at the end of the day, you guys are not going to be there to bully me. And at the end of the day, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be your boss one day. I'm going to freaking be bossing you around. And then come talk to me. Okay, honey? Because I don't believe that anyone should be judged on anything that they can't change about themselves. Like, say someone, for instance, like if someone was to have like a mental disability or something, people still make fun of that, and that pisses me off. Like, if someone has a mental disability, they can't not change that. And what if a parent was like, oh, I'm not supportive of your mental disability? What are they going to do? Like, they can't. You can't change that. Like, you can't just, like, cut that part of the brain out and expect it to work again. That's just not how it works. Like, cutting and pasting just don't work in the human brain anymore. But, it's such a touchy subject. And I will add that I have made, like, Facebook posts after Facebook post after Facebook post, saying that be who you want to be, be you. Like, don't worry about the haters, because they're behind you. They're talking about you behind your back for a reason. Like, they're back there. Like, they can stay back there. Like, they don't need to be up here. Because, like, at the end of the day, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care about your opinion. Like, on me, if it's about me and it has to do with my self-confidence and anything in that matter, the only opinion that should matter and the only opinion that does matter to me is my opinion. Because, like, no one else's opinion should matter. You would think, right? Like, isn't that how that works? But, oh my gosh. A lot of people, I do understand, like, some people have depression, anxiety. I've suffered from depression. I have a whole book over there. See that little book on top of that speaker, that little binder right there? Oh, right there. Yeah. Full of poems that I have written because I have been depressed, because people at school have bullied me for my sexuality, because honestly, a lot of people have known about this for a while before I've even came out and said it myself. People know me better than I know myself most of the time, and that has to come to an end, because now I know myself, and I have for all these years, but I've just kind of been like stuck, you know, like stuck in the closet. But like, I feel like I've been stuck behind a wall that's just like placed between me. And I feel like right when I cross that wall, that's when that wall is the only thing protecting me from all of these bullies and all of these judgmental people, and just in general, all these people that don't accept me for who I am. And instead of going around that wall, I feel like it's a lot easier just to break through that wall and just like show people who you really are, instead of worrying and like dodging behind that wall and relying so much. One day that wall is going to cave in anyway. You can't just rely on that wall for all your support. You know what I mean? Like you're hiding behind something fake, per se a mask. Like you're hiding behind this mask of who you want people to think you are, when in reality, you shouldn't worry about who people think you are. What you should worry about is who you actually are. And if people don't accept you for that, then they can just leave. Like, that's just how that is. They can just skedaddle on out of your life, because they don't deserve you if they cannot accept you for who you are, love you for who you are, and see you for who you are. Okay? Like, this is like not really a coming out video, but like, I thought I would just take this time, guys, because it's a really serious topic, and everyone's like, oh, they're fighting wars out here, they're fighting wars, and you're worried about your sexuality and how it's not okay. And they're like, we got bigger problems. Understand this, okay? There's a lot of gay veterans, there's a lot of bi veterans, trans veterans, not trans anymore, thanks Donald Trump. But there's a lot of these fighting for our country, and imagine how it would be if they're not even, like, if they don't know their self, they're not going to be able to fight for our country. You can't rely on someone that doesn't even know who they are mentally. Like, I know they have checks and stuff for, like, not checks, but, like, tests and stuff for this to test people out. Like, really? That's not going to fix all your problems. Like, there's going to be people that pass these tests and are still not know who they are, and they're going to have bigger problems on their mind, well, to them, because in some people's opinions, war isn't as important, to be honest. Like, not my opinion. Honestly, war is like, we need to win that war. But, like, a lot of people just see it differently, you know? It's your perspective. So, just respect, like, other people's perspectives, unless they're just, like, non-tolerant to, like, something. Like, if they're just like, oh, go fuck off. Like, really? just go. Just skedaddle. So yeah, guys, I just thought I would make this video and like kind of touch on these subjects, because I feel like it's extremely important for everyone that watches my videos and everyone that doesn't, everyone on Facebook and everyone everywhere needs to know that you are you. Like, don't change it. Like, you're individual. Like, the world's like a rainbow, and without one color of the rainbow, it's not a rainbow anymore, honey. So, like, get your stuff together, be you, and don't worry about them haters, because haters are gonna hate, and at the end of the day, they're not gonna be there. Only worry about your opinion, please. And please just don't get down about what other people think, because they're not gonna be there. They're not gonna be laying in your bed at night when you sleep. They're not gonna be there for the rest of your life. Get away from them and just kind of push them to the side and be like, I'm not letting you control me anymore. Because that's what I had to do recently. Like, before, this is a very bad example, but on my phone I would have like this mobile hotspot, right? Really bad example once again. This is just kind of a metaphor, I guess. And that mobile hotspot, let's say that was me. Let's say that represents me, okay? A lot of people would be like, turn on your mobile hotspot, and they would just use it to their advantage and kind of just pull it and, like, mobile hotspot, you know what that is, like the internet on your phone, they use it. So anyway, like, I would always let them use it over and over and over, which represents me. Once again, hotspot is me. So they would use me over and over and over and over and over. And it would kind of get annoying after a while, because they would keep asking me to turn it on. And I'd just be like, after a while, I came to my breaking point. I'm just like, no. And I'm opening up also to a lot of people and just telling them how I truly feel about them. Like, some people are my really close friends, or some of them aren't even accepting of who I am, and some of them do things that I don't agree with. And I express my opinion to them about what they're doing, but I try to do it in the nicest way possible. I just don't say, oh, quit being a whore, or, oh, quit smoking weed. Like, I kind of just voice my opinion, but I don't like push them to freaking, you know what I mean? I don't freaking push them to, I don't like force them to stop. Just like everyone at school, they kind of force you to be that person. Like, a lot of them not knowingly too. But I just thought I would have this talk with you guys because it's been something I've wanted to talk about for a while now. And yeah, so I guess this is my coming out video. But yeah, I love all you guys, and I will talk to you later. Have a nice day, and goodbye.